Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm gonna start up a new series. I'm gonna call the three stocks I'm watching, three stocks I'm statching, which um, just means I'm buying them, and then three stocks I'm trashing, which either means that I'm thinking they're gonna go lower or I won't go near them. So. I'm gonna go to my watch list just to show you guys it's all red just because of a recent downturn in the markets. But the first stock I'm watching is Facebook. Facebook is a stock that I like. I think it's a great business model. Um, However, I think it's a little overvalued, and I'm just waiting for a little pullback so I could get into it, and that's why I'm watching it. So I think it's a pretty nice pullback that it has got into the 180s price range. But I think if it goes uh, anything below to 170, 160 maybe, that's when I'll start buying it. Just because again, I think it's a great company, great business model. Um, and it's a very very important service now that people use social media, and they always like to be connected to other people. So I think it's a stock that's going to be doing great in the future. The next one that I'm watching is a beer company stock, which right now they've been in the news just because of the coronavirus. They've been sort of affected maybe negatively by the name of the virus, which it's really interesting. So this stock is Constellation Brands, and they make beer, which most popularly they make Modelo, Corona. So that's why the virus name is affecting their stock. Um, this stock has a great product. I mean, I've tried it before, and I like the taste of the product, and I think they have a great brand. So this one's was recently in their 118s, 119s. So right now is a 180, 179, 180 throughout the week. So I think this stock, if it gets anything to this previous lows of 160, 145, 150, I'll start buying at that first support, and then I'll keep accumulating down and hopefully build a position. But again, I'm just watching this stock. Next stocks are sort of in the construction, heavy machinery businesses. The first one is Cat, which is a Caterpillar. They make bulldozers. Um, they make backhoes. They make a lot of construction materials. And recently, I had a share at a 118. That was the price. However, it shot up. I think I got it around September 3, and then it shot up to 140s, and I sold it just because I couldn't build out the position. But I mean, right now is again at those price targets again. So I like it around this price, 120, 115. So this one's getting pretty close for me to get some shares of. But we'll see if it keeps going down. I think this line, this red 200 day moving average line, is a great support. I think it'll bounce from there. But I'll keep an eye on. So that's another one that I'm watching. The other one, I mean, this is the only three stocks that I wanted to do. But I mean, they're all related, so I'm just sort of going over each one and doing research to see which one I like the best. The another one's Deere, which they also make heavy machinery, but it's more related to agricultural type of activities. And then another one is Oshkosh, which is it's also heavy machinery, except they do have some military sections in their products that they offer. They also offer like towing machines and other type of niche market. Um, so I think that's another great company that I'm watching right now. And then another one is this PCAR. I'm just calling it Paccar. They um, they're more towards semis, semis, and so I think semis are gonna be something that it's gonna grow in the future. Just because I think the Amazon and all the delivery business is just gonna keep going up and up. And I saw that it was dropping, so uh, I'll keep my eye on this stocks, just to see if I get into them. So now I'm gonna talk about three stocks I'm buying, which I actually did buy these ones, and they're in my portfolio right now. And I keep buying them at lower and lower prices, so hopefully they turn around soon. So the first one that I'm gonna talk about is Cemex. They make concrete and they sell cement and they sell aggregates for construction. So it's been going down for past 5 years. It looks like. So I think this is our great support levels here. Um, and I think I'm looking for a good turnaround now for this stock. So I like this stock just because he has a good forward PE. It has some debt, but hopefully management turns it around and starts paying out some of the debt they have. But I think it's a great stock just because it's in a construction. It's another stock in the construction business, which I feel like in the future, if sort of the politicians in Washington agree to do some infrastructure spending, I think it'll be a great stock to own, and it could go again to the highs that it was in the booming construction years of 2014 and looks like you're here before the market crash of 2008. So I'm looking forward for this stock to again turn around soon. Um, the next stock I'm buying right now is Boeing, which let me find it here so I can show you guys the price, the stock price. It has recently just fell out of bed. I mean, it has just plummeted. I thought this red line was gonna be a great support, but just because over here 2060 it held support there. But I think it's a great stock. I mean, it's almost a monopoly in the airplane construction industry. Them and Airbus, but usually it's been affected by some bad management, some terrible accidents the planes were involved in, and just some bad decisions by the management. So they got a new CEO, so I think that would help, and I think that the airplane, the aviation industry is just gonna keep growing just because more humans, the more population wants to travel and more vacations and business abroad and stuff like that. So I think it'll just turn around soon, but maybe it drops to, I don't know, maybe even the 150s, 120. So I'll keep averaging down till it drops a bunch. I don't really care, just because I really think this stock is gonna be great in the future. Um, Now I'm gonna look at Royal Dutch Shell, which is a stock in the energy industry. Um, this one again, I think it's gonna find some support soon. So I started adding when it was around 55, 54, and the PE are right now, forward PE is around 8.4. And trailing around 10.75. So the dividend right now looks great. So hopefully they don't cut anything and they keep the dividend going. But yeah, recently, just because of the oil, the crude price just plummeting, it has also affected this stock. But I think they're gonna come to their senses and agree on a sort of supply cut. So that's gonna help the energy stocks. And they should, I think they should find some support soon. So maybe in the in the 35 range, they'll find some support. And that's why I'll keep at dollar cost averaging and buy into those levels. And then once I build a position, I'll be happy. So those are the three stocks I'm stashing. So those are the three stocks I'm buying. Now, these three next stocks is either I'm calling it three stocks I'm trashing, just because I won't go near them. I won't buy them. I'll keep an eye on them, but I'll just I won't buy them or like I said, get near them. And I think they're gonna maybe drop a little bit, just because they've been really overvalued now. So the first stocks are all the cruise related stocks. Because of the virus, a lot of people are scared of traveling, and I feel like cruise stocks like Carnival are gonna drop even more now, just because I think even toward the 2008 lows, just because people do not want to be in a confined space with a bunch of other people, just because that's just the where the virus is gonna spread like like a wildfire. So I think the stocks have a long way to go now. I think, yeah, maybe crash the 2008 crash levels and maybe even more, but once they get to those levels, maybe they won't be in my trashing list, but they'll maybe be on my watch or even buy list. So I'll keep an eye on those, but for now I'm not getting near them. Another one is the Royal Caribbean stock, which is also a cruise stock, but they also the another one is American Airlines, which is another traveling aviation stock. Again, I think it's going all the way to the 2008 lows, which is around $6, maybe even $5, which is still a way down. It's a very big way down, more than, I'll say, 80% from their highs, which is still, it's a lot of money to lose. So I won't get near them. And then lastly, another stock is it's not necessarily that I don't believe in the future of this company. It's just that I'm not gonna get near that, just because it got too overvalued, too much of of people having a sort of a fever to get into the stock, just because it's one of those cold stocks that people just love to buy, and that's Tesla. Um, I mean, this chart looks crazy. Uh, I'm thinking it'll drop. Maybe there's another but a pop in this stock in the future. But I mean, I'm thinking it'll at least drop to 400, or um, maybe even the previous prices of 300. At around 300, I think it's a great stock for the future. But hopefully, um, it gets to 250, maybe even 200. Just because I like the business, I like the product. The cars look great, but this crazy upward swing is not something that I want to be near when it drops. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Uh, Make sure you guys check out my link to get 2 free stocks. I think it's actually 3 free. No, I think it's 2 free stocks in Weibo. Um, if you guys use my link, it helps me, and also like and subscribe to my channel. I'll keep making new videos and coming up with new ideas. Again, this is my 3 stocks I'm watching, 3 stocks I'm stashing, and 3 stocks I'm trashing.